Matthew 6, verse 31 to 34. So do not worry, saying, "What shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or what shall we wear?" For the pagans run after all these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Finding fulfillment, balancing work and faith. John was a hard-working man who had always been ambitious. In his career, he had worked long hours and sacrificed his personal life to climb the corporate ladder, believing that success would bring him happiness and fulfillment. But despite his many accomplishments, John found himself feeling unfulfilled and empty. One day, as John sat at his desk, he found himself worrying about the future. He was concerned about meeting his upcoming deadlines, impressing his boss, and keeping up with the latest industry trends. As he sat there worrying, he remembered the words of Jesus from Matthew 6, 31-34, where Jesus had told his followers not to worry about what they would eat, drink, or wear, but to seek first God's kingdom and righteousness. John realized that he had been placing too much importance on his career and not enough on his relationship with God. He realized that he had been striving for success in order to fill a void in his life, rather than trusting in God's provision and seeking first his kingdom. From that day forward, John made a conscious effort to focus on seeking God's kingdom and righteousness in his work, life. He still worked hard and pursued his career goals, but he no longer worried about the things he couldn't control. He trusted that God would provide for him and guide him in his career path. As John shifted his focus from himself to God, he found that his work became more meaningful and fulfilling. He started to see his colleagues and clients not just as means to an end, but as fellow human beings that he could serve and help. He found himself becoming more creative and innovative in his work, as he was no longer limited by his own narrow perspective. Over time, John's work continued to prosper, and he found himself achieving greater success than ever before. But he also found that his success no longer defined him, and that his true fulfillment came from his relationship with God and his ability to make a positive impact on the world. The lesson John learned from Matthew 6, 31-34 stayed with him throughout his career and beyond. He continued to work hard and pursue his goals, but he never forgot the importance of seeking God's kingdom first and trusting in his provision.